Alright YouTube, I haven't made a video in about a week or so. Been busy with work. Last week I did do some videoing, but it's not really worth putting on YouTube. I put new tie rod ends, ball joints, idler arm, pivot arm, all that stuff on my little teal green Toyota. Then a brake line busted. Fixed the brake line. Now the master cylinder needs to be replaced, which is sitting in my diesel up there. New ball joints here. All the tie rod ends, idler arm, tie rod ends right here, pitman arm, idler arm, everything's new. Replace the bolt in the shock that was bad. This does need some shock bolts, but I'm not really too terribly worried about that. I plan on selling this truck soon. Also, the third member had a bad bearing on this side, so we found another one, put a whole different third member in it. Now it's got a brake leak over here that we're trying to fix so I can sell this thing, get rid of this truck. This is a little teal green Toyota I got. Some people call it blue. I think it's green, but anyways, it'll be up for sale. Well, it's already online for sale, but hopefully get rid of it here soon. Just don't use it. Haven't done a whole lot of work on the Coyote motor, but I did borrow the tool to install the crank pulley, so I'm gonna try to get that installed here in just a minute, and then get the belts installed on the motor. And I probably got some wheels and tires I'm gonna try to get mounted up today, balancing them internally with some steel beads, and that's pretty much it for today. But I'll try to get some little videos here and there. I'm gonna go up to the shop here in just a few, but I'm gonna go ahead and install the crank pulley on the Coyote, so that's just one more step done, and try to get the belts installed. I guess I bought the kit for the relocation secondhand, so when he bought the kit, he bought it for no AC compressor, so the belt is actually wrong. I'm gonna have to go on Power by the Hour's website and figure out what the correct belt size is for the side with the compressor, and then replace that. And then I'm gonna try to go get the power steering pump off the Lincoln this weekend and install it. That way I can have the belts on the front of the motor, and then hopefully within the next month or so, I plan on putting this motor in the Bronco and getting it running and driving. I got some other projects that I'm trying to get worked on too. This truck that's on the lift, I need to try to get this transmission swapped out, and if need be, I'll put this 351 Windsor in that truck. But yeah, lots of work to do, little time to do it. Sometimes your regular job just takes away from all your free time, so bear with me, it's getting done slowly. So got the crank pulley installed right here. Here's the alternator relocated, facing backwards. Nothing's tightened down yet because I still gotta put the belt in, go get a different size, and then the power steering pump will go right here on this bracket once I take it off the Lincoln. Then I gotta put this back in and a couple other little odds and ends. But yeah, right now I gotta go work on some Toyota stuff, and I'll come back and deal with this later. Alright everybody, so I got some work done today. Took the power steering pump off the Lincoln, which turned out to be a pain in the butt. Ended up having to pull the fan out and everything else. But I'll come over here, I'll show you the Lincoln's motor with no power steering pump on it now. I took the front of the car apart. I had dropped part of the pulley remover down in that hole somewhere, and unfortunately I just couldn't get my hand in there, and it was easy to just take the front shroud piece off. But you can see the power steering pump is now gone. Here are the bolts, and come back and grab them in a minute. So I'm gonna try to go get that installed. I'm also gonna go over to my parts truck and get the little wing window out today, so I can fix the broken window in the Bronco. Showed you a couple of videos back. Got a couple things I need to figure out. I plan on doing the Hydro Boost conversion on the Bronco, so I need to figure out what fittings and adapters I'm going to need to adapt the high pressure line on the power steering pump to go to the Hydro Boost. I'm thinking if I can find some AN fittings that can do a 90 or something to that effect, that I'll probably try to do that, and then just build an AN line to go up to the Hydro Boost, and then from the Hydro Boost back to the steering box I'll just use the regular Gates hose that it's supposed to use, and then that'll be good. And right here, parts truck, paid like 400 bucks for it a couple years ago. Taking so many parts out of it, it's ridiculous. But looks like the window's already out. I just gotta unbolt the little wing window part and take the wing window out. I'm gonna go grab some tools and get that done, and then I can fix the window on my Bronco. Alright, so I came in here to grab the tools, take the wing window out, but I want to show y'all. Here's the power steering pump, the high pressure spot. This will be the low pressure. The return line will go in there, so that'll be easy enough. And then I'll just have to run a T from the low pressure line on the gearbox up to that, and then a T back to the Hydro Boost for the low pressure side. But that's pretty simple. My white F250 already has the Hydro Boost conversion, so I've done it before. It's a pretty straightforward swap. The only issue I ran into is I couldn't find a master cylinder. I wanted to bolt onto it. What I ended up doing is wallering the holes out to each side so that it fit over the bolts, but it wasn't that big a deal. Just used an aluminum bit and burred it out. Anyways, I'm gonna get the power steering pump off of the wing window out of the parts truck, and then I'll get back to y'all later.